Okay. Hi everyone. I'm doing a what sold video today, and I'm going to start off with the weather report. I live in sunny, not so sunny Southern California, and we've got partly cloudy skies. Uh, Looks like we're going to get some more rain coming in tonight and tomorrow, and some more rain throughout the week. So that's my weather report. It's 62 degrees outside, so it's nice. It's nice. Okay. Um, as some of you know, we have the crisis here in the U.S. going on. It really well. Okay, I'm in Southern California. It's feeling like a crisis, and not what I'm not. It's this weird. It's got me anxious, a little worried, stressed, and so forth. I was doing fine until Friday when I went to go to the stores to do my normal shopping. And I went into Sam's Club, and there was no shopping cart. You had to go follow someone to get a shopping cart if you wanted a shopping cart. I was only in there to get piddle pads for my dogs, and there was just tons of people in there. And I got my pillow pads. I was able to find a long line that was going fairly quickly and did self checkout. People were really nice and smiling, laughing and joking around, so that was good. Then I went to a major grocery store is a big grocery store, and went in there. They had no shopping cart, so I had to follow someone to get a shopping cart out in the parking lot. I got in there and I started looking at, what was this? Empty shelves. Empty shelves. I've never seen that store ever have an empty shelf. Um, and I mean, what they put on the shelf, they're one of those type of people that, when it comes in the boxes, they just cut off the top of the box and they stick the stuff on the shelf. Um, there's none of that. And it kind of freaked me out. It was overwhelming with how many people was in the store. Um, it was just so packed full of people, and so they had all the checkouts open. I haven't seen that since Christmas, but I've never seen the line that reaches all the way to the back of the store. And this is a huge store. And so I got overwhelmed and just left my cart and stuff in there and just walked out. I just couldn't take it. It was just too much people. It was just overwhelming to see what I saw, empty shelves um, there and stuff. And so I walked out. And I looked across the street. Costco was full of people. It was just cars everywhere full of people. So I decided, well, I'm just gonna go over Aldi's. And that's my favorite little store I like to go to. And I was able to get a shopping cart. I was able to get some stuff I needed. The only thing that was missing at the time was bread. I mean, there was some bread I didn't particularly care for, but I got it anyway. Bread is bread, and no time to be too picky. So I was able to, get fruits and vegetables, and there was also no eggs. So I was like, okay, no big deal. I was able to get my milk and other things that we normally eat, and and I didn't grab, I just grab what I normally would eat during the week. I'm not like these people who's gonna put 10 huge, humongous things in their shopping carts of toilet paper. And I saw that earlier in the week. This guy, his wife had their shopping cart full of the big rolls of toilet paper, or the big packs of toilet paper. And I tried to ask the man what's going on, and he wouldn't tell me. He acted like he didn't hear me, and it's like, okay, well, something's up. And so it's just like, okay. At that time, I didn't know it was, I didn't expect what happened over the weekend. And so, anyway, as of last night, I went to Walmart. And kind of, me and a friend went in there just to look around, just to see how it is. And I was surprised. I saw some food, saw fruits and vegetables, saw a lot of candy and sweet stuff. but everything else was pretty much stripped. I was just like really surprised. All the meat was gone, all the bread was gone, all the dairy, eggs, canned goods gone. They had this guy was had these restocking boxes or boxes where they put what people didn't want when they went out and checked out. He allowed us to go through it, and I was able to find some stuff, like rice and pasta and peanut butter, and I was so happy to see pancakes that you don't have to put milk or egg in it. You just add water. I was so happy to see that because okay, that's my survival bread in my mind. But yeah, so it was, I was able to get some stuff that made me feel comfort a little bit. So that made me feel good. And this morning I was looking for dry milk because I remember as a kid we had dry milk when times were tough. And so I was able to find a eBay seller, yay eBayer, that sold one that had one at a decent price, not gouging with outrageous shipping costs or whatever. So I was like, cool. So I ordered that. It'll be here in a couple days. So that made me feel confident. Made me feel good because what I was seeing on Amazon, they may have the price low, but they had the shipping sky high, outrageous and stuff. So it was just sad, but I was glad to see this. So he will get good 5-star feedback from me for being a good eBayer, not one of those ones that takes full advantage of this type of crisis that's going on. So anyway, how am I dealing with the anxiety? I'm just keeping myself busy, so my mind doesn't have to sit here and wonder. I stopped watching the news because that always adds more anxiety to me. I've been talking to my friends, and we're all supporting each other and doing a lot of humor and stuff. And I just keep myself busy. So I'm just straightening up stuff, doing bookkeeping for the eBay stuff and the other platforms I sell on, and just kind of keeping myself busy. And that's the best that I can do for this stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think anybody knows what's gonna happen. But we just gotta keep moving forward, and try to enjoy life the best you can in any way you can. If you have to go outside, smell the air. Look at a flower. Uh, hug your pets. I was talking to a cousin, and her and a group of people, are supporting each other, and everybody wants to adopt a stray animal so they can hug it. So I've got my little herd here, and I'm hugging them a lot. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Okay, yesterday I went to a rummage sale, um, and I was kind of disappointed. I did really good with it last year. They had a lot of books, and I did really well in buying the books and them selling fairly quickly. But they didn't have that many books. So, but I was able to find religious cassette tapes, and there are a bunch of them, and I think I'll do fairly good with them. So I might do a haul video. I don't know. We'll see. I have lots of time to do stuff with now. And I bought some plush there too, so I did really good. There was one plush I just grabbed it. I got all the other plushes, and I thought it was might be looking at it reminded me of those Red Hat Society. So I thought it was a Red Hat Society plush. I didn't look at it closely, but I just grabbed it anyway because it was like the box and all wrapped up in cellophane wrap with a purple bow, and so I took it on home, and then I did some research, and those as a Chantilly lane, something like that, and they do very well. So I was really ecstatic there. I was almost gonna leave it there, but my gut told me, take it with you. So I did. So I followed my gut. So I'm really happy with that one on that fine. Okay, I listed 15 items. This week I had distractions, so I couldn't list as much as I would like. It was a slow week. I sold 15 items. Cost of goods was $10.20. No sales on Poshmark. I had 2 sales on Etsy, and I had 2 sales on Mercari. Surprise. And I sold 3 Beanie Babies, and I sold total 6 plush altogether. That's my new little niche I'm starting to get into. And no DVDs. So that's the update on that. So I'm going to show you what sold this week. And here we go. Okay, I sold this John Paul Richard. This brand seems to do fairly okay with me. I sold it for a full price of $16.99. Oh, by the way, all the clothes that I got here, I got them for $1 at Goodwill. Okay, so this one is okay. Next three items is one order. Someone ordered three items for me. So these are just my size capri pants. They sold for $9.99. They made an offer to me and I took it. Okay, and this one is this top and $9.99. So they did an offer and I took it. And these capris for $9.99. So and they all went to Texas. And I put them all in a party mailbox, and I just rolled up the jeans and stuck them in there with the top, and it all was able all to fit in there, no problem. Okay, Garfield. My oh, by the way, the jeans I listed them up in January and February, so they sold quickly. And the sweater I listed up in February, so they all sold fairly quickly. This Garfield plush, I got him at a yard sale. Paid a quarter for it. And someone made me a best offer. They went real low. They went like $5. So I counter offer there, and then they counter offer back. So I accepted $11 best offer for it, and they paid for shipping. I had a little spot on the back of the cap. I don't know if you can see the spot here. Let's see here. There's a little itty bitty spot. You can barely see it. So anyway, I'm happy it's gone. I only paid a quarter for it. So, but it's been up since last June. This little guy took a long time to sell, but he's as cute as ever. Okay, next item is this shirt. I'm waiting for someone to pay for it. So far nothing. I had a pair of shoes that I sold the week before, and I'm still waiting for somebody to pay for it. But I'm gonna put it on non-buyer payment tomorrow and see what happens. I've already sent them a couple, little notes and stuff and nothing, so I don't know what happened. So, okay. This item, I sold this for $9.99 and I listed it up back in May of last year. So I'm glad to see it's gone. Okay. Here we go. The Beanie Baby named Fluff. Okay, Fluff I sold for $9.99 and I listed him up back. Oh, I listed him up on the second, so he didn't take long at all. So nice, Fluff, Fluff. Okay, sold another Beanie Baby. Normal, Normal. Sold for $9.99, and I listed him up January 21st, so he sold. So that's kind of cute, some of these little guys. All right, I sold this Avenue 5X shirt for $9.99, and I listed it up last September, so I'm glad to see it. It's gone. Bye bye. Okay, I sold another shirt. Um, I listed this up last August, and I did a best offer of $8.49. I just went down 50 cents. They were okay with it, so they may have watched it and then forgot about it. I did that. So there. So okay, here is Etsy's sales, and come on, wake up. Isn't he so cute? Indiana Tiger. He is just cute as a fuck. Oh, he's adorable. I didn't want to let him go, but he's sold for $9.99, and I listed him up in January, so he went on Etsy. Yay! So he's 20 years old. So anything that's 20 years and less can go on Etsy. So I stuck him up on there, and I stuck him up on all Mercari and eBay and Etsy. So Etsy liked him. Okay. The record of the week is this. Come on, Quincy Jones. And I had Quincy Jones. I listed him up in December. I sold for $9.99 free shipping. So I know this is like the second or third record I sold on Etsy. Records go slow. eBay I do a little bit better, but it's okay. I'm happy you sold. From that I can list some more. Okay, here we go, Mercari. And this is come on, come on. Okay. This is a TY uh, Winx elephant or Tway uh, Winx elephant. Someone made me an offer for $8, and I took them. I only get paid 29 cents for them basically because I bought them in the lot that I bought the Beanie Babies in, which was 100 plush for what, $29. So he was part of that thing. So he wasn't very big. He fit in a 9x6 envelope. So yay! And when I sell on Mercari, it's my final value fee is 10%. So yay! So I basically paid what, 80 cents in listing cost. So basically I made $3.60. But that's okay. That's okay. Not bad. I'm not complaining. I'm just happy. Another sale. Okay. Last but least, this gun kata lioness plush. Um, oh, you can see it's raised too much. I'm not happy with that. Anyway, they did a best offer, $9, and I took it. And so it came with the same big batch of Beanie Babies, and so I basically paid 29 cents for it. And so 10% fee was 90 cents taken from that. So yeah, that works. And it went to Florida. So happy place. So anyway, that's it of my sales. Not very much there. So anyway, I guess that's been me. I don't have a big long haul video or anything. Not a lot of stuff sold. Not a lot of high end stuff either. Nothing. And it's pretty dead on eBay, and that's okay. When I first started on eBay, I started in the Great Recession, and I didn't sell a lot either, but I was happy to sell stuff. But I still, I started out selling on the recession, so it was a lot better than what I was doing before, which I was selling Avon. And when the recession hit, I lost all my customers, and I was whining and crying to my good friend, and she says, "Why don't you do what I do?" I said, "What are you doing?" She says, "I'm selling on eBay." I said, "What?" Which I never really went on eBay before. So I started learning, and she told me to sell plus size clothing. I said, okay. So I went looking for plus size clothing. I knew nothing about plus size clothing back then. And so I went and started digging, started finding, started listening, and things started selling. And I was hooked, and I've been hooked ever since. Now, of course, since then, I was selling more and doing more than I did back then. But, back then was just made for, paying for Christmas presents, and gifts and stuff, and to supplement my income just a little bit, there and stuff. And now I'm doing more, and now it's more than Christmas presents. It's help paying rent, buying food, uh, buying stuff we need for the home, help paying insurance and stuff. So, with my sales and stuff, it's contributing to the household and helping us do things that we need. Like if we need to buy new tires, eBay's paying for it. Stuff if we need gas money or whatever. It's helping. You know, and stuff. And so it feels good to be able to do this work and contribute to the home and put money aside for savings in case something happens. We got money. Don't have to feel, we're, don't have to fear so much. What do we call it? Economic insecurity? It helps with that a little bit. As far as feeling, I don't know, we feel a little better about things. So I'm just grateful that I'm able to do this, and it's given me a little bit of money for whatever, whatever I need to buy or whatever and stuff like that. So it's good. Um, I love selling, reselling. Um, with on I am disabled, so I can't do a 9 to 5 job and stuff and do certain things that other people can do. And so this fits what I can do. I remember I would be so depressed about what I can't do. And I remember somebody told me, um, don't worry about what you can't do. Do what you can. And I found that I can do this. Now I'm now doing it 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm now a full-time person with it because I can't do that because of my disability, my limitations. But I do what I can. Some days I do a little bit more than others. Other days I don't do anything at all. It's okay. It fits for what I can do. And I am glad that I'm able to do something rather than sitting around on the couch doing nothing and being depressed and self pity and worry. So today I feel good about what I'm doing. And actually doing this job is helping me out today with my own anxiety of what's going on in the world right now. So I'm really appreciative. I thank God for being able to do this. And and I also think, this, that, this is also God's business. You resewing is God's business. That's how I think of it. I think sewing on eBay and stuff, that's God's business. I'm just a worker. I just work, and God provides for the rest. You know, and that's how I view it. So when I get money, I thank God. Every time when I get a sale, I say thank you, God, for the sale. I'm very grateful for this, to have this and stuff. So anywho, um, everybody hanging there. You know, um, get talking with others if you feel stressed or worried or concerned and stuff. Find things that you feel comfort in. Um, Maybe you get working. Start listening to your death pile. Um, start improving. Maybe you got a corner of stuff that you need to improve or fix and straighten up. Just go for it. That helps me. That's helping me right now. And so, anywho, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. If you got any ideas, pass them along. You want to press thumbs up or press thumbs down, whatever you want to do there. I hope you have happy listings and happy sales, and I'll talk to you next week. All right, now how do I turn off this thing again? Let's see here. Alrighty, toodles.